Hey guys, I am back. It is Major, or the house accountant, here, and I am back to recap my October budget. As you will see, I already set up the layout so that all I have to do is fill in the numbers. This is my budget notebook. If you're curious what the front of it looks like, it's just a plain black notebook. I got it from one of our local discount stores during the school year season, like I think it was August, so they were on sale for $1.50. I have seen these at Walmart also, but they are like $7 or $8. So here we go. We have October here, a couple little designs. I'm not an artist by any means. So up top we have my income, what was budgeted, my actual. Because I'm salary, I know what my budget and my actual should be the same. It was off a penny, so fine. Here are my expense categories that I have. I also have an electronic budget, so I am able to easily see what I actually did last month. So I'm getting ready to fill. I have my electronic budget pulled up, and if you're curious, I use mint.com. I like it. The only thing that's a little confusing is the credit card portion. When you make a payment and apply a payment and you try to incorporate that into your budget, it's weird. I still haven't figured that out yet. But for everything else, I really like it. So let's start filling out the actual column. I like doing my budget in black, my actual in blue, and my difference, if I'm over budget, in red. If I'm under budget, then I'll keep it probably in blue because that's what I have right now. So let's start filling this out. Gas, I didn't end up using. My music subscription is $10.79. My savings, I did do $75, and it looks like this pen may run out. So let's get another one. What's next? Coffee shop. I stuck with I stuck with my coffee budget. Fast food, I used $31.38. Okay, next is groceries, and this is sucky because it keeps jumping to the November budget, but whatever. Groceries, I spent $33.03. Kids activities, because my kids activities was $75 and I didn't use it, so I went and got my cash envelopes also, and I'm realizing this may be a little more difficult than I thought. But so if we go back to coffee, you will see here that I started out with $10, so I took $10 cash out of the bank, which is why my online budget is showing that I spent $10 even though I didn't. It was because I took $10 out of the bank. So I'm trying to figure out, I don't know how I should do this. If I should go based off of maybe that's what I'll do. I'll go based off of my online budget, and then any cash that's left. For example, in this coffee line, I have $3.96 left. What I'll do is I'll roll that. Well, actually, at the end of October, I had $6.96 left. And so that should have been rolled to November and reported as income, maybe. I have to figure out how I want to do this. This is my first month doing this, so bear with me, guys. So for this, I'm only going to use my online budget, which are the items that I use my debit card for. So any money that I took out of the bank for cash envelopes, and then any additional items that I bought using my debit card. So we have kids activities. I did not go over. I know I actually have $75 there. I stayed within budget. I wish it was a way to, or sorry, actually that went down to $65. I only took $65 out of the bank instead of $75 that I budgeted. Miscellaneous expense, I'm over. I spent $79.33. Personal care, I went over budget. I spent $159.95. And in shopping I went way over. Lord, I spent $247.35. So here we go. And to be fair, with my electronic budget, I do go in and make adjustments throughout the month. For instance, I did have $35 cash here, but once I got to around the 20th or the 25th of the month and I hadn't used any, and I knew I wasn't going to use this $35, I reallocated that money to other line items where I knew I went over. So that's the only thing when you do an electronic budget, you can kind of adjust it throughout the month. When you do a written budget, whatever you write down is kind of what it is. So I'm curious to see how my original numbers compare to what I actually did throughout the month. So I had a cushion of $159.03. So let's see here. All right, so if I add 1079 plus 75 plus 10 plus 3138 plus 3303 plus 65 plus 79.33 plus $159.95 plus $247.35. That gives $711.83. So let's add that again just to be sure. 279, 75, 10, 31, 38 plus 3303, 65, 79, 33, 159.95 plus 247.35. That is $711.83. Okay, so all of these, my actuals total $711.83, which means I went over, meaning I didn't have a cushion at all. So $711.83 minus $704.83. I went over budget $7. Now, if you don't include the money that I transferred to savings, my actual expenses were $636.83. So I was under budget, but I mean, I don't know. I included in my expenses, which maybe I shouldn't. We'll adjust that in November. That's what we'll do. We'll adjust that. We'll take that out of expenses because it's not an expense, and we'll put it somewhere else. But for this month, I included it in my expenses, so we're gonna just keep it where it's at. So I'm over budget $7. So let's do these differences. Gas was $35 over. Music was equal, savings was equal, coffee was equal, and eating out or my lunch, I was over $1.38. For groceries, I was under $33.03. $6.97. Kids activities, I was under $10. Miscellaneous, I was over budget, $9.33. Personal care, I was over $59.95. Shopping, I was over $147.35. Meaning I did not have a cushion. So how do I want to do this? So okay, so I ended up putting $159.03 here, being quote unquote over budget because there would be like a zero here. I know this is probably confusing. I'm still working out how the best way to lay out my budget, but this is what I did for October, and I will probably adjust this in November. But let's just go through this. So gas, I budgeted $35. I didn't spend anything, so I was over $35. Music and savings were exactly the same, so there's no difference there. Coffee shop, I budgeted $10. I took $10 cash out, so there was no difference as far as my online budget is concerned. Eating out and lunch, I budgeted $30 and I spent $31.38, so I was over budget $1.38. Groceries, budgeted $40, actual $33.03, so I came in under budget $6.97. Same for kids activities, I came in under budget $10. Miscellaneous, I went over budget $9.33. Personal care, I went over budget $59.95. Shopping, I was over budget $147.35. I ended up with, I didn't take this cushion out. I kind of was leaving it in the bank account, but I won't have a cushion, so it's there as a positive. So if you add all of these debits and credits, or if you add all these positive and negative numbers, I get a total of $7.01 over budget, which is the $7 here that I'm over budget, and my actual difference between my budgeted income and my actual income. So I don't think I did bad this month, only because if you take this savings number out, I technically came in under budget. But my goal is to have my expenses be 20% less than my total income, and then I will save that 20% of my income that I'm not spending. Here we are. I apologize if this was a little confusing. Again, this is the first month that I am laying this out in this format, and I see there are some things that I need to tweak. So I will work on that. I will work on tweaking that for November. But thank you guys for reviewing my October budget with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.